Like, you don't want to see nobody wearing no flannel pajamas to bed, you know what I'm saying?
I remember, that's funny because I remember I had one pair of flannel pajamas and I loved them so much, but I wore them to bed like when we first started dating, and he was so disgusted and turned off, I like threw them away.
Welcome back to the channel, guys.
It's your girl Destiny.
It's your boy B.
And we are back with another.
I'm gonna hit y'all with the mellow vocals today. Video. Yeah.
Do you practice this every time?
Nah, it's just off the dome. You know, you know what I'm saying? Just off the dome.
All right, so the other day we posted on our Instagram accounts for you guys to DM us any questions that you had about us. So we got actually quite a few, but we're just gonna go through a few of them, and then a couple of them we got that are like the same question, or they're kind of saying the same thing. So we're just gonna answer those for you with you guys, and then so yeah, hopefully this gives you a chance to get to know us a little bit better.
Yeah, it's our first Q&A, and I don't think we've done a Q&A since we started our channel. So
we were at our friend's house this past weekend, and she suggested that since we have such a bigger platform now, that we do a Q&A. So we were like, okay, what the heck, let's just do it.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll start off. So the first question I got is, ooh, they digging deep already. Okay.
Let's get it. I like it. Let's get it.
Any tips on keeping it sexy for your hubby? It's so hard for me to balance so much.
Let them know. Let them know, baby. Let them know.
So, honestly, you know what? I think just naturally, like, we're both pretty affectionate towards each other, and we're pretty, like, I guess you would say, like, romantic with each other. So I don't know, I guess I don't really have like a straight answer. Like, of course we a lot of the things I wear like around the house and stuff, as long as it's not like that time of the month where I'm just feeling like ill, you know, I try to keep it cute, yeah, without getting too personal. But yeah, I mean, we just, I don't know. How do you feel like I keep it sexy for you?
I think you keep it sexy for me just in the way you carry yourself. The fact that, like she said, she wears like lingerie to bed, and of course, you know, this is married folk, you know what I'm saying, for married folk. But she tries not to look too, you know, messy, even in the mornings when we wake up. She just is, I mean, everything she does to me is just like sexy, you know what I'm saying? The way she walks, the way she talks, the way she, you know, she does everything sexy to me. So there's not one thing to pinpoint, but I will say this. I would say one thing that I love is the lingerie to bed, like the gowns and the sexy nightwear. That's one thing I love. Like you don't want to see nobody wearing no flannel pajamas to bed, you know what I'm saying?
I remember, that's funny because I remember I had one pair of flannel pajamas and I loved them so much, but I wore them to bed like when we first started dating, and he was so disgusted and turned off, I like threw them away. And I know that's probably dramatic for some women, but to me, like, it's really important that, you know, he's attracted to me. So I don't know, if I have on the flannel pajamas, of course, like, he's just looking at me like, first of all, it's hot.
Yeah. And
we were real hot at night. So, but yeah. And then I think, you know, just to be real, I think that naturally women, because we do have so many like hormonal changes and stuff like that, you know, deep down I feel like there's always something I can improve on, because I feel like sometimes times in the month, like I'm not as, you know, just sexy.
Feeling sexy.
Yeah, feeling sexy or even thinking I'm sexy or, you know, so I feel like there's always improvement there, but we've got a whole lifetime to go. So
just make sure you keep yourself together.
Yeah.
Just make sure you well put together.
Love language, that's big.
Yeah.
Because one of his is like just words of confirmation and stuff. So that's sexy to him. Like when I affirm that, you know, he looks good or he's doing something that I like, or, you know, just, so yeah, love languages. I feel like that's like the most important thing you have to focus on, and I think we keep on mentioning it in a lot of our videos, but yeah, so
all right, yeah, I'll go next. So one of our friends asked me, why the hell did you push Destiny in the pool, Ninja? So, why did I push Destiny in the pool?
This was a TikTok.
This was a TikTok we did. So if you go on TikTok, you'll see it. Basically, why I pushed Destiny in the pool is because Destiny not finna walk up out this house and go see another man. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Brian.
She not finna go see no Brian. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, what's funny is she left out the house and you have to get to the garage through the pool area. So I followed her out there to the pool. And I was like, man, if you want to go see, fine. You gonna go over there wet then. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I pushed her. But
he's joking, y'all. Like, our TikToks are like, I know a lot of you are here from our TikToks videos that went viral. But yeah, I mean, a lot of this stuff is scripted, you guys.
Yeah, it's all fun and games.
We're not, like, we're totally, it's so funny because we were just saying how, like, we're totally different people on YouTube versus TikTok versus Instagram. It's so funny. Like, I feel like on Instagram, I'm probably like this, you know, fashion guru, always put together, you know, just, you know, and then on TikTok, we're like super jokey and having fun and being crazy, coming up with all these skits and stuff. And then for YouTube, for y'all, we're just like chill, and it's like more who we really are on an everyday basis. Yeah,
and the thing about it is like, she's absolutely right. Like, you know, we you know, the TikToks are all, they're scripted to a point of we know what we're gonna do, but we still come off the dome with like our reactions and stuff. So any of these videos we see is basically like, dang, it's like an impromptu come off the dome type of reaction, even though we know what we're gonna do ultimately. So yeah, it's not real, you know, straight joking and stuff, but that's what we're here to do. We're here to entertain. This is the path that we've chosen to inspire people, especially during COVID and everything. So this is what we're gonna do, and we're gonna be creative in doing it, dramatic in doing it, and hopefully we want ours to be the best one. So
to piggyback off of that, one of my questions was, how did you guys get on the Shade Room 2 times? Did you guys pay for it? And
nope.
Hell no. Like,
bro, I wouldn't pay nobody.
I wouldn't even know.
For a video, please.
No, fam.
And that's not even being cocky.
No.
It's just, why would I pay? Like, I'm not gonna pay you to post me. No, like, absolutely not.
Like, literally every time that we went viral, it's been now, well, like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
I mean, they were just from people sharing our videos constantly. Like, we have not reached out to anyone to post our videos, like, at all. We have not paid. So people have been asking, like, you know, how did you guys do that? How do I do that? Do you have any tips on doing that? And I'm just like, I mean, it's just the luck of the draw, because we didn't do anything. They literally approached us in our DMs, and it just took off from there.
I will tell you this, someone actually DM'd me and asked me, did I pay to get on the Shade Room, or did we pay? And I was like, no. He was like, because, you know, I guess he's a comedian and he's been trying to get on. And I basically told him, I said, you know, all these different platforms are connected together. I said, so the best thing for you to do is create a video, and I mean, just go ham on the video, and hopefully what'll end up happening is that somebody may see it on Twitter and share it. Somebody may see it on these other pages that have posted us and share it. And then what happens is as that traffic builds up, then Shade Room or somebody like, I don't know, Bleacher Report or somebody, they'll see the traffic that the video is generating, and then they'll be like, okay, well, let's go ahead and throw it on our platform since it's getting so much traffic. So because all these platforms are connected together in some way, shape, or form, you just got to create something that you think will go viral, and then other platforms, you just have to get lucky that other platforms will share it to the point where they'll have no other choice but to post it because it's getting so much traffic. So that's the only advice I can say.
Yeah, and not even so much post or create content that you think will go viral, but honestly, like, just have fun and do the best that you can. Like, have fun with, because we literally, the videos that have went viral were literally videos we weren't even gonna do. Basic videos. Like, we were like, man, I'm tired, let's go to bed. And we were just like, man, let's do this one last one, and then that's the one that goes viral. So even when you're tired and you don't feel like doing it, do that last video, because I promise you that may be the one. Go hard on that last one. So, all right, so next question is, how do you stay so glam, and how did you get into fashion? You are so bomb. First of all, thank you so much, Tish. That came from one of my classmates that I went to high school with. So, to be honest, I've kind of always been that girl that everybody's like, why are you so dressed up to go here? Or, oh, I already know what I gotta wear going with you somewhere. Like, I've just kind of always, and I guess it's really my mom's fault because she introduced it to me at a very young age, but I really don't know. But as you guys can see, like here on YouTube, I am chill sometimes, and it may look dressy. I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess it's just kind of something that's embedded in me, but I do like when I step out of the house to dress up. It's just kind of in my nature. I just prefer to do it. It's fun to me. I actually enjoy it. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know. How do you think I stay so glam? You just have a creative mind. You just have a creative mind, and you know, you always want to look your best. And like you said, it's just something fun to do. You like going in the closet. Oh, what am I going to wear today? Picking out outfits. And I like motivating you to do that, because that is what your passion is. You know what I'm saying? That's what you inspire to do. You just inspire to just get out here and look good. And it's not for other people, but it's just, it gives you a self-confidence that, hey, you know, I can go out here and I can possibly be an inspiration for others. So right. I just think really it's just you really just tapping into your passion. Mm-hmm. And having fun doing what you already love to do and what's already, like you said, embedded in your spirit. So yeah, and then I just love to inspire people. Like, literally when I post a picture and people ask, you know, how did you come up with this style, or where did you get this piece from, that makes me happy. Like, I love to share the deals that I get with you guys. I love to share the places that I shop, because sometimes a piece may cost me $2, but depending on how you dress it up, it can look like it costs way more. And I just enjoy letting you know, hey, I didn't pay that much for it, or, you know, just, you know, it's just fun to me. So yeah. Cool. All right, guess it's my turn. Next question is, how did you know you were ready to marry Destene? Ooh. How did you know? I want to know that question. So how did I know I was ready to marry Destene? So you already know our story. We both shared it, so I don't need to go back into it. But basically, when I pursued Destene, I was pursuing Destene with the intent to taking it to that level of marrying her. And what it really boiled down to at that point was, is she the woman for me to marry? So I prayed about it, and honestly, you know, I just started seeing signs out of her. You know, Destine's someone that makes sure that I'm taken care of. I mean, she cooks for me, she cleans, she prays. She just really has a positive outlook on life, no matter what the situation is. And to be honest with you, like, what? Oh. She funny. To be honest with you, like, it's her heart that I looked at. It was her heart that, like, she's a very kind, very genuine and authentic person.
and she's just very positive, always smiling, and I just needed that dope positive energy in my world. And then I think what kind of sealed it was when I had got COVID. She was there, man. She was there. She made sure to get my prescription. She made sure I was drinking my fluids. She made me a big pot of chicken noodle soup, which, trust me, that helped. And she was just there, man. Like, she was just there no matter what was going on, you know, for me in my situation. So after praying and doing all that, I knew, like, hey, I gotta marry her, because I know from these last 2 years what I've experienced with her, what we've gone through, what we've dealt with, and I know at the end of the day she's gonna be a ride or die for me. And I mean, as long as you know somebody's a ride or die for you and they gonna do their best to take care of you, then why not ice them out? So that's what I did. I iced her out, and yeah, that brings us to right now. So
That was so sweet, babe.
oh, whatever.
All right. So next question. What do you guys do for a living? So we won't elaborate, obviously, for safety reasons, but I work in HR for a company here out in Dallas.
And I'm a client partner. So basically what I do is, it's kind of like a relationship manager. So I have clients that are under me that I manage the relationship. And I'm kind of like the liaison between our company and the firms that are my clients. So, all right, my question is from Sergio. This dude is funny. He said, why do you love Michigan football so much? Okay, so I cannot stand Michigan. Okay, I hate them. Sergio, as a matter of fact, I hate you for asking me that question. Just to let you know. I'm an Ohio State Buckeye fan. So anybody who watches college football, they know Michigan and Ohio State are like rivals. Well, it's not really a rivalry because we've beaten them the last like 20 times we played them. But anyway, it's a rivalry. We can't stand each other. We hate each other. So Sergio, you know I don't love Michigan football. Ohio State all the way, baby. That's all I got on that.
All right, next question from Kayla, which is also a classmate I've been going to school with for years.
K-Boogie!
Yeah, since like 5th grade. So her question was, what was your favorite trip? What made it your favorite trip? And do you have any tips for the audience? I'm gonna say girls trip and guys trip. No, girls trip and...
Oh, I want to hear about your little weak girls trip.
So, we went to Greece, Kayla and I. We went to Greece some years back. And that was my first time going out of the country. So that trip will forever be like so special to me as far as girls trips.
They ain't turning up. They ain't do no turning up. They ain't do nothing out there.
It was such a good time, yo. We had the club popping, just me and her. Like, it was so fun. Like, I cannot stress you enough. Like, it was, and it was just me and her. We went on like it was like a group trip, but we were just together. But yeah, that trip was crazy. And I guess that's just my favorite because, number one, it was my first time out of the country. And, you know, it was with a friend that I've been knowing since 5th grade. So our relationship is really important to me. So that's that. As far as tips, I would just say I would recommend going with a travel group. Just because it kind of keeps things in order. You're safe. Or you feel safe at least. And on the days that you don't really have anything planned to do, they have something planned to do. So, now as far as my relationship vacations, I'm gonna say Barbados. And I'll say Barbados because that was our first trip together. And we had only been dating for like 2 months?
No, we started dating.
We started dating
October.
In October, and the trip was
in February. So about 3 or 4 months.
But he literally invited me like 3 weeks after we started. Yeah.
It wasn't no 3 weeks.
It was like 3 weeks, y'all. He invited me out of the country, only dating me for like 3 weeks. So yeah, that was really fun. And then it was just fun to, like I said, I hadn't like been out of the country at all except for the Greece trip. And yeah, especially like with the man, and it was just different, a whole different vibe. It was romantic. We went with our travel group, so we did stuff outside of them, and then we did stuff with them, and that was fun. So yeah, I mean, it was just dope. And another tip, just to go with a travel group, it's just, you just feel more safe, to me.
Okay. I think my favorite trip probably was, I don't know, man. I've been a lot of places, man. But if I had to choose one, I would probably say, okay, so singles. When I was single, me and Justin went to Jamaica, man. That was a fire trip. I think that one of the reasons why Jamaica was dope was because we had like stuff planned to do, you know what I'm saying? And so like we rarely had any downtime. And then my favorite vacation with this one, I would say probably would be St. Lucia, the last trip we went on.
Yes.
Every year we have a group that we travel with, which is why she said it's important to travel with a group. So we have this group that we travel with. They're called Delway Travel.
Delway Travel. We'll link them in the description.
We'll link them in the description bar. They put on some of the dopest trips, and you can make payments on them, very affordable, and it's just a bomb trip. And the reason what makes it a bomb trip is the fact that not only do we have stuff to do when we get out there, like sightseeing and stuff, but they do themed parties like every other night. I mean, if you go for a week, you line to have about 4 or 5 different themed parties, whether it's beach parties or nighttime parties. So it is always going to be a turn up. Always going to be a turn up. You literally have to force yourself to go to sleep because the turn up is so lit. It's so much to do.
How long have you been traveling with them?
Since like probably 2016.
Oh, yeah.
My first trip with them was to Costa Rica. We'll link all their stuff in the description so you'll have it. But anyway, a tip for me would be if you're gonna go on a trip, make sure you have an itinerary. Make sure you have an itinerary. You don't have to have something lined up to do every day. Hell, you could have a day where you just chill in a hotel. Make sure you have an itinerary, because I promise you, if you don't go out there with a plan, it's gonna, especially if you go out there with a bunch of people, it'll lead to chaos. People gonna be trying to figure out stuff to do at the last second, a lot of arguing and stuff going on. So make sure there's an itinerary before you go out there, so that way you know, okay, this is the day we supposed to be doing this. This is the day we supposed to be doing this. Please have preparation when you go on that trip, because I promise you, if you don't, you know, there are people who can do stuff spur of the moment and just go off. I'm not that guy. I need to have some type of plan, even if it's, you know, even if it's just one day we don't have anything to do, but other days we gonna have something to do, excursions, parties, whatever the case may be. Please have an itinerary lined up so you can have some fun.
All right, so next question is, what has changed since you became a wife? Good one. So honestly, what's funny is, like, I remember the night we got married, and I guess it was my nerves and my anxiety just going so crazy. Like, I was just going around to the tables at our dinner and just saying, like, what do I do when I get home? Like, what's gonna change? What
you know what time it is when she get home. No, I'm just playing.
I basically just, like, I thought it was gonna be like this huge drastic change, like from night and day, and I don't know why, but because we've been living together obviously for a little over a year now. So I mean, I don't know, like, honestly, since getting married, I would just say our support system has increased, like, significantly. So I guess it's just like more positive than negative. Like, we have gotten so many, like, our close friends have made sure that we have been able to have fun in this marriage, you know, good, clean fun, respectful fun. Because, you know, like, a lot of people get in relationships and get married and stuff, and they feel like they just have to be, like, in their little circle, but it takes a village. So it's really been nice to have our friends just really show up and show out. like from calls every day and texts every now and then, and just hanging out with us on the weekend. Yeah, like praying with us, encouraging us. Ever since we got married, like so many things have happened that we've been praying for and that we wanted to happen. Like our YouTube channel has been more successful. Just everything that we were really wanting. What do you think has changed?
No,
I feel like it's just been all positive.
I definitely think. I think since we got married, we've definitely been even more blessed than we already were. And it just was. I think it was a sign from God saying, "Hey, you know, you're doing it the right way." And so now I see that, and I'm going to go ahead and honor that. But yeah, I just think everything, it just hits different, man. When you married, it hits different. You could be living together with somebody, and then when you get married to them, like, it just hits different because the burden is off you. You have this relief that you're no longer doing it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like everything is legal. And so it's like, it just hits different, man. The conversations hit different. The love and affection hits different. Everything you do it just hits differently. And so, and then we just been getting blessed. We been getting blessed, and I feel like we've been working hard at trying to be there and love each other as much as we possibly can. And it's showing up in so many different ways. So I feel like what's changed is just the blessings, man. Even the blessings hit like everything hits differently. So I'll do one last question here. One of my boys asked me the other night, he was like, how do you stay humble in the moment, especially when your following increases, subscribers increase, things of that nature? And to be honest with you, man, I'm just a naturally humble guy. You know, I know we get on these videos and I joke around and play around and all that, but I just know that I haven't arrived yet. We haven't arrived yet. This channel hasn't arrived yet. To be honest with you, I always have the mentality and mindset that even with everything still growing, I'm nothing right now. And it just makes me continue to work extra hard to get to where I need to be. So I guess to answer the question, I'll always realize that this can all be taken away at any moment. God can be like, you know what? If I feel like you being too cocky or too prideful with this, I'm gonna take it away from you, and it'll be wiped out just like that. You know what I'm saying? So just knowing that and keeping that in the back of the mind that God can take it away at any moment. That's what makes me stay humble about it.
So I mean, we're so appreciative for you guys following us and staying connected and actually getting to know our true personalities, because I feel like you guys get the real us, if that makes sense. Like, we're not like putting on for our other platforms, but you know, like, you get the sit down, chill, you know, Destene and Brandon. So like, regular people, we're just like anybody else trying to
come up,
gain multiple streams of income.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's how I stay humble, just knowing that we worked and we are still working, and we're just naturally humble people. Like, people be like all the time, like, oh, how do you do this, or how do you look this way, or how do you keep this up? I mean, aside from it just being, I feel like, embedded in me, we work for it. It's not just something that comes easy sometimes. Sometimes it is a struggle to create content. I'm not gonna lie, we get tired, you know. So yeah. Some days we don't even feel like doing TikToks or filming videos. Mm-hmm.
It happens, but again, it's that grind and knowing that you're trying to get to a certain spot. And look, at the end of the day, I'll tell you this, and I've told a lot of people this, man. In order for you to have a seat at the table, you got to grind. And we understand that and realize that. We just want a seat at the table, man. And we understand and realize we're gonna have to work hard to do that. So we don't mind putting in the work now and getting to where we need to be, so that later on we realize our goals and our aspirations, man. And I promise you, we'll be able to look back and be like, you know what, nothing was handed to you. You did this all by yourself. We worked, and we got y'all support.
Yeah.
So,
and it's you know, what's really crazy about it is that I used to still am, but like heavy watching YouTubers. Like that's all my day consisted of for years, for at least the last 10 plus years. That's all I did was watch YouTube. And it seems so freaking easy for them to just turn on the camera, bloop, you see this pretty video, and then bloop, it's over.
Yeah.
Dude, it's not easy. Like we're still learning. Technology has not been on our side. We've lost footage, we've lost images, we've lost so many things, but you know, I feel like God just consistently provides for us and encourages and gives us the encouragement to continue to grind. So yeah, we do just really appreciate y'all being here, and we see you guys are really going back into our previous content, watching our older videos, and that just means so much
that's
to
love,
us.
man.
Yeah,
that's real,
because
like that is love.
literally we started on those first couple of videos was on our iPhone. So we've just come so far, and we're just so grateful for you guys.
The iPhone. And about 4 or 5 in, what'd you say? Oh, we need to get a camera.
I was like, we need to up our content, because I'm one of those people, and I think that's what took us so long to get started, because I'm the type of person, I want every single thing perfect. Yeah. And he was just like, man, get that iPhone out and let's do it. You know, so
like for real. No,
yeah.
like seriously, like let's get it with the iPhone.
Yeah.
Like we'll get a camera when we get a camera, but right now, get this iPhone out. And it's gonna look how it's gonna look, but I can promise you this: if people rock with you, they're gonna rock with you no matter what. Period.
Sure.
So, like I said, we appreciate y'all, and we just dropped by today to kind of do this Q&A. I'm glad we did it, so y'all can kind of get to know us a little better. But other than that, hope you give this video a fat thumbs up if you liked it, and thank you for just tuning into our videos, man. We appreciate it.
And we will see you guys in the next video.
Peace.